Hey guys, it's Leo, and today I want to talk about the next HUGTTO Precure episode titles. We have the titles from episode 27 to episode 31, so we have like a month ahead of us. And before talking about the episodes themselves, I just want to say that all of the titles and all of the translations of the titles are here on the HUGTTO Precure wiki, and the people they do such an amazing job on this website because they always put on new content. Every time there are new titles, they always put the titles, they always put the translations so that we can check out, so we can talk about. So their job in the Precure community is really, really appreciated, and I really thank them from the bottom of my heart because I feel like this is something that keeps us even more together. So, um, last week we didn't have a HUGTTO Precure episode, so now we're on episode 27, and I am really missing HUGTTO. Episode 27 is called Sensei no Papa Shugyo. Konnichiwa, Akachan. And the translation goes, Teacher learns how to be a daddy. Hi there, baby. So we've seen the preview of this episode in episode 26, and this episode is going to focus on one of the teachers of the girls, and he's going to be a father. His wife is almost giving birth, and he's preparing. He's kind of desperate, and it's a very nice thing, because as someone commented in one of my past HUGTTO videos, it's very rare for us to see paternity in anime. We see lots of moms. We usually see moms dying a lot, but we see lots of moms and women taking care of their children. But fathers, we don't have that so much. It's not very, very present. I mean, fathers actually taking the roles of fathers. So I think it's going to be a nice change of pace. Charlie is going to be featured on this episode. So I think this is going to be a nice change of pace for HUGTTO. A little bit fillerish, I think. But I don't know. I think that it's going to be a nice episode nonetheless. Episode 28 is going to be called Anoko no Hato wo catch Fure Fure Mogu Mogu. And the translation goes as, Can we catch that child's heart? Hooray, hooray, mogu mogu. So I think that this episode, it's very hard to tell what's this episode going to be about, but I feel like there's a child in this episode, and this child is probably feeling sad, or he or she is probably isolating themselves, and the girls are going to try to capture the child's heart, bring them closer, keep them more feeling accepted. I don't know. So I think this is going to be the thing. And we're talking about a child. We're not talking about babies. We've had we have had one episode focused on babies, and we have HUGTTO to fill the baby role, and we're going to have episode 27 again focusing on babies. So now we're going to have a child. I don't know if one of the girls is going to take the center role in trying to take care of that child, but I think it's probably going to be Hana. We don't have anyone's name here, so I think Hana is going to be the main catalyst of this episode. And then in episode 29, we have Koko de Kimeru yo, Obachan no Kiai no recipe. And the translation goes as, Decided right here, the recipe to Grandma's fighting spirit. I think that in this episode, we're going to meet the grandmother of one of our girls. I am secretly hoping that it's Emiru's grandmother because I'm really curious to see more of her family. We see her brother a lot, and I'm glad because her brother is turning out to be a very nice character. But we saw a little bit of her mother, and we saw a little bit of her father. They're both crazy. They're both very eccentric, and that's very nice. But I really want to see more people from her family. And we're talking about fighting spirit here, so maybe her grandmother is that person full of energy and full of life. So I don't know. I think that it would be interesting if it were her, but we're not sure. It might not even be the grandmother of one of the girls. It might just be an elderly person living close to them or whatever. So it's nice. We're focusing on a child in one episode, and we're focusing on an elderly person in another. Interesting. In episode 30, we have Sekai Ishue Gogo, Mina no Natsuyasumi. And the translation goes as Go around the world, everyone's summer vacation. I think that I don't know if the title is a reference to Yes Precure 5 Go, but it might be because we've had references to other seasons in past episode titles, so it might be a reference to Precure 5 Go. But the focus of the episode is going to be their summer vacation, and they're probably going to travel. I don't know if they're going to find or they're going to use some kind of device so that they can travel around the world. Do you guys remember a Smile Precure when they did that? They were able to travel all around the world. I don't even remember how they did that. I think it was with one of the things that they collected when they defeated monsters, but I'm not sure. So they were able to travel the world, and we had a nice episode focus on that. But I don't know how this is going to work on HUGTTO, and I don't even know if they're going to actually travel the world in their summer vacation. So I'm curious. And in episode 31, we have Tokyo Susume, Memoriaru Kiwa Kuraku Tanjo. And the translation goes as, O time, come forth, the memorial cure clock is born. So out of all of those 5 episodes, it seems that the 4 first ones are more on the fillerish side. I think that they are going to add something to the story in a way, but I'm not sure if they're going to add something to the core story of HUGTTO. I think that they're going to add more personality to the girls, and seeing them trying to deal with different situations. But I don't know. I feel like now in episode 31 we're going to have a very important thing. We're going to have the Memorial Cure Clock, and I think that this is going to be the new weapon concerning their new attack, their new group attack, or maybe the new transformation, the new power-up. I don't know. So the Memorial Cure Clock is going to be born on episode 31, and in this episode, something very tragic might happen. So I think that in the 4 first episodes that we saw, we're going to have like simple attacks from... what's the name of that villain? Oh my god, Jealous. Jealous is going to attack the girls in her simple manner like she's doing. And then in episode 31, it might be like Dr. Trauma's comeback, and he might do a crazy attack, and then the Memorial Cure Clock is going to be born. And I love this name, Cure Clock. It would work amazing for a cure, and there might even be a hint to a future cure, like one of the cures from the future. Maybe that power comes from her, maybe HUGTTO. I don't know, but I'm curious. I'm very curious to learn more. So we have all of those episodes. So we have 3 episodes on August, and we then have 2 episodes on September. So August is a month that drags on to finish. Oh my god. But it seems that we're going to have like a very laid back season on August, and then things are going to start picking up in September. I am really excited to see more. If we have magazine scans showing the Cure Clock, I'll be sure to record another video so that we can talk about it, so that we can discuss the design and whatever. And that's it. Please leave a comment with your opinions. Let's keep our talk in the comment box, and your expectations for the episodes, and how you wish they're going to deal with those themes in those episodes, and so on. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.